is going on, guys? This is RP's me from the SKC with Elite TV, bringing you guys yet another episode of the SKC is War series, and this is the second episode and the first episode of WCW Nitro. We will find out who show it was better this week. Will it be WWF Raw is War, or will it be WCW Nitro? And if you haven't already seen the first episode with Raw is War, then make sure you guys checked it out, because you can compare the shows and see which one is better. And make sure to leave your opinions on which show you thought was better in the comment section below. And I'm going to pass it over to Elite TV. How do you feel how your show is going to do here tonight?
Nitro's going to destroy Raw. Nitro.
Alright, he thinks his show is going to be better, but in all honesty, we all know which show is going to win this series.
Nitro.
No, it's not going to be Nitro. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the first WCW Nitro. And here we go. Let's just get straight into it. This is the main show, by the way, guys. I'm gonna pass it over to Elite TV to commentate his show.
In a decent match, Booker T defeated Roddy Piper in 6 minutes and 16 seconds by pinfall with a surprise cradle. Why this got a D+, I have no idea, because they both did C, but...
This Nitro's is trash, man. There's nothing much to it.
Shut up, I'm gonna take you in the head. Alright. That's about it. So, let me go into the next segment. Booker T celebrates his win over Roddy Piper, but then Raven comes out and attacks him. And yeah, that's kind of the start of the Flock storyline. We got a B-, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, next segment. Now, did it change?
No.
Okay. Hulk Hogan is doing a promo talking about his ring and NWO goals. About NWO taking dominance over the WCW brand. Then Sting comes out looking match with a member of the NWO. And Randy Savage steps up to the plate. There's so many mistakes in here. To the plate while the rest of the members stand ringside. In a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Sting defeated Randy Savage in 10 minutes and 53 seconds by pinfall with a Scorpion Deathlock.
That's a submission.
Yeah. Did I not say submission?
No, you said pinfall.
Submission with a Scorpion Deathlock.
Yeah.
Wait, that's weird. Anyway, after interference from Bret Hart. Randy Savage and Elizabeth, great chemistry. B+, that's pretty good. Anybody improve? Nobody improved. Oh, that's funny. Right, a B, not bad for the first match outside of Booker T, Roddy Piper. And now Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall and the rest of the NWO tries jumping Bret Hart, but Sting comes out. What? Oh yeah, Sting comes out with a bat and gives Bret a chair. They start slowing down, but continue to slowly walk closer until the Giant's music hits, and he walks towards the ring. NWO runs away through the crowd, still curious of Bret's turn on them.
Well, this show's looking real trash so far, Elite. Gotta admit.
What do you mean? My first match was almost as good as your main event.
No, it was a D+. Your first match was.
I mean, the first real match, that was just like a throwaway. Anyway.
It was a match.
All right. Anyway. Okay, my second match was almost as good as your main event.
But it wasn't.
Tag team turmoil advances and changing the landscape goes. And Raven attempts recruiting Randy Savage to the group, the Flock, but gets the door shut in his face.
Man, poor Raven, man.
Yeah, B-. And Dean goes casually walking parking lot, walking to the when someone comes out and hits him with a car and drives quickly away. Refs come out to check on the unconscious Malenko.
Dang, that's real tough.
Yeah, B- though. Pretty good.
I don't think he deserved to get hit with a car like that, man.
Me neither. Bret Hart says the reason he turned on the NWO was to get closer to Hulk Hogan to take the title, that he seems to be safekeeping with the crowd of the NWO members that seem to always be there for him when he needs it. And Bret Hart explains he wants a title shot. And we have a scary looking giant over here. All right. The storyline continues with a B, not bad. And now, in a bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much, Big Cop Man.
That's his new name, by the way, guys. He wanted to change it to the Big Cop Man. I told him he wanted to change it to the Big Boss Man, but I said I'll sue him, so he changed it to the Big Cop Man.
Defeated Fit Finley in 7 minutes and 43 seconds by pinfall with a Bubba Slam. Big Cop Man wins the WCW World Television title. Got a C. 2 people getting a C-, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. Any improvements? Fit Finley improved. Not bad. Alright, next segment. Gene is interviewing Big Cop Man. Big Cop Man says he will bring legitimacy, and he will attempt to defend every week, but will make sure all of his defenses will be dominant.
Well, strong words from the Big Cop Man.
Yeah. Hollywood Hogan comes out and says that there is no way that he would ever give Bret Hart a title shot as long as he's champion, and the NWO will make sure of that. Then Ted, the new owner of WCW, tells him that he doesn't care if he likes it or not. He will defend the WCW World Heavyweight Championship tonight in the main event.
Against who?
Did you... Weren't we just talking about Bret Hart?
So there's no way that would he ever give Bret Hart a title shot. Oh, okay.
Okay, anyway. It's the changing the landscape storyline just advance, and the new one is advanced off, so B-. Any improvements? I doubt it. Okay, here we go. Next segment. And an exceptional match, Goldberg defeated Scott Hall in 7 minutes and 26 seconds by pinfall with the spear. Goldberg with an A, and Scott Hall with a B+. The match was up because no selling was shown, which is understandable. That happens with these two, especially Goldberg. Scott Hall that's good. He's improving. So B-, not a bad match. And after Scott Hall's and Goldberg's match, Scott Hall and Bryan Adams attack Goldberg after the match, putting him through a table.
Dang, why they gotta do Goldberg like that?
And now the Goldberg versus NWO storyline has advanced and gained heat. Raven attempts to recruit Saturn but Saturn Raven walks up. Ted DiBiase.
Wait, what happened in the last one?
With Malenko.
What happened in the last segment?
He tried to recruit Saturn to the Flock, but he flipped him off and walked away.
Dang, no one wants to be part of the Flock?
No. Ted DiBiase returns to the hospital with Malenko, who is still knocked out, and decides to vacate the title. And we'll have Eddie and Jericho fight for it tonight. C+, not great, but okay. The camera pans to Big Cop Man attacking Diamond Dallas Page brutally.
Dang.
In a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Chris Jericho defeated Eddie Guerrero in 11 minutes and 58 seconds by submission with a lion tamer, and after a distraction from Chavo Guerrero Jr. Chris Jericho wins the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. B- from 2. They both seemed off their game, though. They got a lot advanced the segment and gained heat. Anybody improve? No. A good match. Alright, next segment. After Jericho's win, his Cruiserweight title, after the distraction of Chavo to Eddie, Jericho celebrates his win, and not long after, a brawl breaks out between Chavo and Eddie before getting breakup from refs and other, while Jericho just watches. And the Los Guerreros Locos storyline advances.
Los Guerreros Locos.
Yeah. Raven attempts to recruit Psychosis, but declines and walks away.
Dang, what is happening? What is happening with Raven, dude?
Looks like nobody wants to be in the flock.
What is the flock, man?
Oh, the flock.
Whack.
Hype promo for Sting versus the Giant at the Great American Bash 1998. Big Show and Sting are not a tag team. They knew they needed to work together to get the tag titles off the NWO, so that's what they did. Now that the year are finished, Sting and the Giant will face off the Great American Bash for control of both tag titles, believing they can defend both and wanting all the power. Who will be declared both tag champs and victor at the Great American Bash? Come see next Sunday to find out.
A B, not as good as my main event. Not as good.
Bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Bret Hart defeated Hollywood Hulk Hogan in 20 minutes and 55 seconds by submission with a sharpshooter after interference from the Giant. Bret Hart wins the WCW World's Heavyweight title.
Not as good, boy.
Hush.
Not as good.
After the match, Bret Hart escapes with his new championship. NWO Hollywood attempts to follow, but the NWO Wolfpack comes out, and the group of NWO Wood and NWO Wolfpack.
It cut out. He said NWO Wood.
NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack stares into each other to end the show.
I give it to you, man. Hey, no, don't click it yet.
I know.
No, don't click it yet. I think it didn't do better than my show. I think it did not get a B, so I'm gonna give it a B minus.
All right, we'll see. Ready?
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Got a B.
Got a B. All right. I'll give you that one. And now, right now, guys, we're gonna check which show did better because we do have Fog of War on, so we don't get numbers. We will find out which show did better right now. And all right, you guys, we are at the office. Well, I have some emails at the WWF. Edge is injured. Yeah, time to heal. Time to heal. Road Warrior Animal booking complete. The TV rating. Blah blah blah. Alright, let's see how the TV ratings did. Elite got an 11,142,200, and I got an 11,741. Alright, so yeah, I got like about 600,000 more viewers than him. He got a 1485, and I got a 1565. So we definitely won the ratings war, but in terms of the show rating, it looks like WCW did better because they're on top of the news. So it looks like Nitro got a better show rating. So that's not looking too good for us because it looks like they are improving more than us. So yeah, Elite, you won. Wait, never mind, guys. I was wrong. Elite TV did not win. I turned alright, so I'm gonna keep Fog of War on now. I have Fog of War on, and I'm gonna take off the show stats as grades rather than numbers to show us like the actual numbers and stuff. So yeah, Elite got a 79 and my show got a 79. So we tied this week. So no one won. It's a tie to kick everything off, which makes everything more exciting. So yeah, that's some interesting stuff there. Hold on, I'm gonna check if Edge is gonna. Alright, he's gonna continue to work with his damaged kneecap for 19 days. So I ain't too mad. So alright, you guys, we will see you guys in the next episode for Monday Night Raw is War. We'll see you guys there. And this is RP, me from the SKC. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!